Tarot. I'm here to do your daily message for March 7th, 2025. I hope that you're having a good day. TGIF to all of you. And happy birthday to all the Pisces. My birthday is actually tomorrow, so I'm a Pisces as well. So we're going to do a collective reading for all signs for March 7th, 2025. This message may or may not resonate with you. If it does, I would love to hear from you in the comments section. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribing will give you future notifications when I do future videos. And I do lots of different videos. There are monthlies, there are love readings, there are lots of different ones. But this is a daily collective reading for all signs today. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It helps me build my channel so that I can do more content for you in the future. So what I'm going to do today, collective, is we're going to pull a card from What's the Vibe to get an idea of what the vibe is for the day. And then I'll be pulling some tarot from the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. So let's see what's going on for the day for March 7th, 2025. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, guides, please tell the collective the most important message for the day for March 7th, 2025, please. What is the best message for our highest good for March 7th, 2025, please, for the collective, all signs, all souls. Messages for the collective, March 7th, 2025, please, Spirit. Okay. The vibe for the day says clingy. So the words are old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Okay, so let's see what comes through for the day. The word is clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. So I'm feeling like you could be relating to your past today in some way. You could be thinking about old relationships. You could be thinking about things that you used to do. Yeah, I'm feeling like you could be pulled in a way that makes you feel in a place today where you're thinking about your past and the way that you used to do things. Let's pull some tarot. Messages for the collective, please, Spirit, for all souls for March 7th, 2025, please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. Most important message for the collective for March 7th, 2025, please. Messages for the collective, March 7th, 2025. And we had a card fall. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. And in the reverse position, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely thinking about lots of different things here. Lots of things, lots of wishes, lots of different ideas that could be related to things that you used to do. Or something in the old ways that you used to do. You could be thinking about lots of different things here. When you think about these things, it could make you feel sad about thinking about these old ways today, thinking about dead relationships or an ex perhaps that, you know, was very painful past for you. Or just thinking that you're just sad about remembering these things. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. I feel like with the Seven of Cups, yeah, it's a lot of daydreaming that's going on. And I feel like with the clingy card, you could be thinking about an ex today or an old relationship or the old ways of doing things. With the Nine of Swords as well, it could be stressing you out a little bit. And maybe you're stressed out and that's why you're thinking about old ways, an ex, an old relationship, an old way of doing things, clinging to your past because you're going through a time of perhaps sadness. So it's making you think about your old ways or the way things used to be. I feel with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position, generally this is a card of abundance. It could be somebody that likes animals, but in the reverse position, you're feeling like you don't have a lot at this time. Perhaps you're feeling like you're going within, feeling like, life didn't go the way that you expected it to go. And that's why you're thinking about the past or a past relationship. Perhaps you're feeling that you do not have an abundant life, or things could have gone a different way had you continued in those old ways. I feel like also with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, you could have lost belongings or finances because of what you're going through at this time. We also have the Page of Wands in the shadow as well. I feel like there's no new thoughts going forward into the new at this time, with it being in the reverse position, or messages are not being received. I'm going to pull some more cards here for the collective. You could be indecisive about a decision as well that you need to make. Let's pull a couple more cards here, collective. Messages for the collective. Please clarify the reading, please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors. We have the Hierophant. You could be clinging to traditional ways or thinking about old traditions, old ways that you used to do things as a tradition. More, please, Spirit. And we have the Hermit. So you need to maybe look at things in a different way. You're going to need some introspection about your life today. You could be doing that. And that might be why you're having this introspection about things that you used to do traditionally. And related to old exes, dead relationships, or old ways of doing things. So it really feels like you're going to be in a remembrance state today, collective. You could be thinking about how things used to be. You may be going inward. You may be feeling sad about how things are currently, and that's why you're thinking about the past. You could be thinking about your childhood as well, or just having fantasies about what would have been. Because I feel like you feel like you're not abundant at this time. You could be clinging to Just thinking about how things used to be when things were happier, when you were happier today. I feel like you're going inward and you're thinking about those things today. It makes you sad, wondering what would have been. What's on the back of the deck here? We have the Knight of Wands on the in the reverse, in the shadow as well. I feel like with the Page of Wands in the shadow and the Knight of Wands in the shadow, you could have a delay or a change in plans, and maybe that's why this has started to make you look at your past for whatever reason, which has then made you, with the Page of Wands, indecisive about a decision. There could also be a delay with the decision with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, that looks like what it's going to be for you, collective. It looks like you're kind of going in your head today a little bit. You could be in a place where you're not necessarily, you know, in a happy place. So you're going within, having some introspection, thinking about the past, or fantasizing about the past, maybe an old ex, a dead relationship, or the old ways of doing things. It makes you sad that things didn't work out. But you could be fantasizing about that, perhaps because you don't have everything that you need at this time, or you're being clingy to the past when things were better, when things were traditional. You could be thinking about family. You could think about how things used to be today. I feel like there's a delay in some sort of making a decision at this time, whatever that decision is. It could be related to maybe talking to an old ex, or talking to a dead relationship, or making a decision to change ways, because you're thinking about the old ways of doing things. It makes you sad to think about those, how that's changed. Things used to be very traditional. But yeah, you're going in where you're going in, having some introspection today, thinking about and fantasizing about old exes, old ways of doing things, or dead relationships. Perhaps the clingy word here is that you needed to make a decision to stop thinking about these old ways, or move away from the old ways of doing things, the less traditional ways of doing things. There is a delay in the decision, however. Let's pull an angel therapy card for you and see what the angels' advice are for today. One second while I get these cards out. Okay. Angels, what advice do you have for the collective for March 7th, 2025, please? Messages for the collective. Advice from our angels, please. Guides, ancestors. Okay, we pulled the card God Box. So it says to write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So maybe that's the reason why you haven't made a decision. You're clinging to old ways, an old relationship, old exes, and you need to make a decision to move forward. And what this card advice is for you is to let go by allowing the divine to help you, and putting your desires and concerns on a piece of paper, and basically putting it in a special container, and letting the divine, letting the creator help you make the decision, or a way of letting go of the past. Pretty deep reading today for Friday, March 7th, 2025. It seems like you're going to have some fantasies about old ways or old exes. But you need to make a decision in order to move forward and let this go, because it just makes you sad. The traditional ways may be ending here. That's the message I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with you. And have a wonderful Friday. I probably won't be here tomorrow, as tomorrow's my birthday, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get one done. Take care.